Sugar, look at your bone. You want your bone? This is her bone. She has her bone. Look at Sugar has a bone. Oh, look, Shuggy has a bone. Is she gonna eat it? She might eat it. Oh, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she doesn't eat her bone. Sometimes she does. She saves her bones. I give her a bone almost every day, give or take. She'll sniff it. And look, she has the free will to eat her bone. And she's eating her bone. And look, she has toys. She hasn't destroyed her squeaky toys. She's eating her bone. Wow, my dog is eating a bone. Woo! She has blankets. She has a run of the house. So her ability to take this food source and convert it into a life-giving force in her body is what sustains her. When you program a body to live, it will live. When you program a body to die, it will die. If she had her previous predispositions, her life would be shortened. And she would not be able to derive nutrition from this bone. But there is nutrition in this bone. It's a milk bone. And she's eating her bone. She is eating her bone. Oh my God. What a novel thought. When you eat, you live. But when you deprive your body of nutrition, guess what? You die. It's so elementary that I can't get any more elementary than this. And guess what? She has two other bones right here. But yet the bone that I gave her, she's eating. But if she wants to, she could eat these bones. So those are there for, for her reserve. And she'll bury her bones sometimes too. This is the life of a jelly juice dog. She is having a great life. And she didn't really feel like eating the rest of the bones, so she's not going to. She's a self-feeder. She doesn't overeat. She doesn't undereat. This is my rescue dog. This is Sugar. And she's eating, she's eating more. But, here's another bone. She has a billion bones. She has 3 bones that she could eat, but she doesn't eat those. She eats the one that I gave her. But she'll eat those. And she has dog food and she has water. I don't have to give her jelly juice every single day. But when I know she has to upgrade because of a new virus in the environment, then yeah, she'll get a little bit of the jelly juice and a cotton ball squeezed down her throat. Not down her throat, like on her teeth, and she eats it up. But she has a schedule. I have a schedule. And she's happy. I mean, she's content. She's peaceful. She's like, oh, here, you want another bone, Sugar? Here's another bone over here. Sugar, look it. Another bone. Let's see if she eats this one. Sugar, here's another bone. Hey, you want another bone? She's like, no, I want that bone. Sugar, look at this bone. You're gonna look at this bone? She's like, no. She's like, no, I don't want that bone. Yeah, thanks, Jordan. Hey, Jordan. But she's a happy dog. Do you want this bone too, Sugar? She's like, no, I don't want that bone. So when I give her some steak off my plate and I keep giving it to her, she'll stop eating the steak because that's enough. So even she has her own ability with boundaries. She doesn't overeat. She doesn't undereat. She's just a happy dog. She's content. She's peaceful. her and I will gaze into each other's eyes. I'll pet her and we look into each other's eyes as if, we were soulmates, because we are. I've created her to be my soulmate. Oh yeah. We figured out the right kind of bed for her. And she gets so many pillows and blankets, and she likes to dig and nest. She's a happy dog. What are you doing, Sugar? What you doing, Shuggy? Yeah. Are you a good girl? You're a good girl, aren't you? You're a good girl. You're mommy's little baby girl. And she snorts like a little pig. She's so cute. But she has no need to just keep eating and eating and eating, because dogs that keep eating with no type of awareness that how much is too much, they have anxiety, they have issues. But she's a self-feeder. Yeah, she is sweet, Jordan. She's really sweet. That's why they called her Sugar in the shelter. Because she's a sweet dog. My husband and his best friend, they picked this dog perfect for me. And so, and there you go. You're a good girl, Shuggy. I see you. I see you, Sugar. And she can hold a gaze. Like, she has so much intelligence. People don't give animals enough credit. They think they're expendable. And no, animals are not expendable. They're a life. They're not something that you give away. They're not something that you just take on temporarily. They are a life. And they deserve everything that you can give them. But when people don't take their dog's life seriously, they don't take their own life seriously. When you take on an animal, you take that animal seriously. Not as an entertainment piece, not as a thing for a kid that the kid's going to lose interest in, and then everybody loses interest in the dog, and it's all about the kid. No, this dog is a life. And then you and your dog have to adapt to the current conditions. Hi, Sugar. I know. Hello, baby. Hi. And so, and I give her scratches. And right here, there's a type of little growth on the top of her head that something is trying to be pushed out. And it's been ebbing and flowing and whatever. But, at some point, whatever microchip that was put inside of her, it's going to come out if it hasn't already come out. And she likes her butt scratched because she can't really reach her butt too much. The top part here, so that's why she, rubs up against the bed and other places. But yeah, so I give her scratches. And she loves her butt scratched. But she's very well taken care of, despite what others are saying, and despite all the smack that's being talked around on Facebook, despite people's pages around Sugar, like, where's Sugar? Is Sugar alive? Is she? I'm telling you, they are projecting their own imbalances, their own ignorance around how to take care of an animal. They think animal life are expendable. They think their own lives are expendable. And so they project expendability. Sugar is probably the best taken care of dog ever because I take her life seriously. I take her life seriously. She's not something temporary to me. She's not something as an entertainment piece. She's an animal that deserves everything that you can give her. Or it. Or him. And, when she was going through her fluctuations of predispositions and I had her on the jelly juice and everything, she let me know that she was going through it. And I made sure that she got through that hardship. And she will not die from any predispositions because she's purged them out for the most part. There's a squeaker toy here that she usually will take out the squeaker, back before she went through an upgrade. And so this right here would be something that she would destroy. So look. Yeah, she reacts to it, but she's not going to destroy it. Dogs that destroy things, that chew things up to such an extent, have anxiety issues. When dogs destroy stuff, as well as your stuff, as well as any toy, they have anxiety issues. Dogs are only destructive because they live with people who are destructive. But look, she's not an entertainment piece. She'll play with me for a minute. But she used to like destroy tennis balls. But she's like, okay, yeah, stop treating me like a freaking showpiece. She's not a showpiece. She's an intelligent life that deserves to have a good life, a prolonged life. She doesn't play a lot, with me because she's not that kind of dog. She's not a puppy. She'll chew on a little bit, but she's not into destroying it. But before, prior to the J juice, and while she's on the J juice, as she was going through her transition from the death trajectory to a life trajectory, she was destroying shit. Like chewing it up in little pieces and taking out the squeaker. But you see her, she's not like a pit bull would just go in like a Kong. That's why they give pit bulls Kongs, because pit bulls will destroy things. But they have pit bulls out there that are not on J juice have anxiety issues. You know why? Because they're predispositions that are being bred every single time they reproduce. And so when people are creating puppy mills and reproducing their dog, backyard breeders or whatever, they've bred that anxiety in that dog. And so when people get dogs, those dogs are anxious. So I have to give them a Kong or something to chew on to redirect their energy so they're not chewing on your stereo or the side of a freaking couch or a wall. I can leave her alone and she hasn't destroyed anything. She hasn't destroyed couches. She'll try to nest, and yes, she'll have a little bit of, her nails will do a little bit of damage, but that's why I put, stuff on the couch. But she's not a destructive dog. But if your dog is destructive and your dog has, cognitive issues as well as behavioral issues, yeah, it's because it's been bred into them. And you haven't reversed the issues. You just compound them with your own anxiety and your own predispositions of cancer, disease, chronic illness. She ate a bone, but she's not eating all the bones that are here, and there's another bone here. She's a self-feeder. She's like, okay, I've had enough. That was enough. Okay, so you guys understand that, balance has to do with the owner, as well as then it'll translate to your kids, as well as your dog. When you breed anxiety into your children will have anxiety. When you breed anxiety into your dog will have anxiety. When you breed peace into yourself, you'll breed peace into your dog. That's the whole point of Jilly Juice, is peace. Not rest in peace, but peace. At the micro level and the macro level, in body, mind, and spirit, balancing your microbiome. That's what peace is. Not death and reproduction, but actually facing your demons and being held accountable for the indiscretions you have put on your body, mind, and spirit, causing you to have operations and procedures and medicine. So my stuff is controversial because people still believe that people should die. And then you're going to have anxiety and destruction and chaos. All right. There's Sugar. She's a representation of peace. Bye. Not rest in peace.